All right, let's talk about the politics that seems to be surrounding over cricket. And this is happening over the ICC World Cup, which is back in India. And the schedule for the 48 matches that will be played over the course of at least 46 days that were announced with much fanfare. Now, the tournament is all set to begin from the 5th of October. And all eyes will be on the big India versus Pakistan face-off. That will be on the 15th of October at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. But what is making headlines was a completely different game, the political blame game. And even as the list was released, the Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has expressed his disappointment over Thiruvananthapuram's sports hub being missing from the list. At the same time, also highlighting that it is Ahmedabad which is now becoming the cricket capital of the country. Soon, even when it comes to other states like Punjab and Rajasthan, the Congress leaders there also joined the complaint bandwagon, alleging that politics is behind their deliberate exclusion from the playing top 10. The 10 venues that will be the host that has excluded, they have been saying, is a deliberate move that has been done by the ICC.
It's a long tournament. They could have easily spread the joy a little better. Places like Thiruvananthapuram, which has such a wonderful new stadium, Mohali, Ranchi, there are places that are substantial towns with good cricket following and with excellent stadiums that could have been given an opportunity also to host a World Cup match. I don't think it is necessary for any one venue to get 4 or 5 matches. They could have easily got 2 or 3 matches and given 1 or 2 to other places. And that, I think, is a big mistake on the part of the BCCI.
So, बिल्कुल साफ है कि जे अहमदाबाद ਨੂੰ 3 ਵੱਡੇ ਮੈਚ ਜੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਇੱਕ ਕਾਰਨ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪੋਲੀਟੀਕਲ ਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਹਰ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਿਤਕਰਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਇਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਮੋਹਾਲੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਟੌਪ ਦੇ ਸਟੇਡੀਅਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਮੈਚ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ
SMS Stadium of Jaipur has all the amenities to host a world-class cricket tournament. We thought that when the trophy, ICC trophy, World Cup trophy will be hosted in India, then we thought that Jaipur would be a venue, but it is ironical that Jaipur has been excluded from the venue of the ICC World Cup trophy.
Meanwhile, the BJP has rubbished all of these allegations and pointing out that the opposition other rule states like West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, etc. have been given a chance to play the host, insisting that maximum cities have been accommodated. The party, however, has issued a disclaimer saying that the World Cup and the matches that come under the BCCI and the centre apparently has no role to play at all in this. And talking in particular about Shashi Tharoor, as far as the Greenfield Stadium is concerned, it will be hosting the warm-up matches for Team India.
देखिएगा ये बीसीसीआई का अंदरूनी अपना मामला है और बीसीसीआई को निर्धारित करना है क्या करना है और इसमें कोई भी राजनीति करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। जहां पर लगेगा सही से हो जाएंगे और जहां पहले नहीं हुए वहां पर होने की संभावना रहती है और इसमें कोई हम नहीं देखते बीजेपी और कांग्रेस शासित है ये नहीं देख रहे। हमने बेंगलोर भी है, कलकत्ता भी है जहां बीजेपी नहीं।
उनका बयान जड़ा है बचकाना है, जग जाहिर है, सारे को पता है कि बीसीसीआई ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਤਹਿਤ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹ ਵਰਲਡ ਕੱਪ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਮੈਚਿਸ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਕ੍ਰਿਕਟ ਦੇ, तो ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੇਂਦਰ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦਾ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਰੋਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ।
So the politics and the politicians and the game of cricket, because the BCCI Vice President Rajeev Shukla has been saying that there are a lot of centres and zones that have been accommodated in the recently released ICC Cricket World Cup schedule, and Mohali and Punjab getting a single match in the tournament is not because the current stadium in Mohali did not meet the standards of the ICC, whose consent is extremely important in finalising the venues for the tournament. And Rajeev Shukla's statement is also coming after the Punjab Sports Minister Gurmeet Singh had been raising objections to the exclusion of Mohali from the World Cup schedule. Let me go across to Karishma now. Karishma, good morning. Lots goes into, especially when it comes to finalizing the venue. It is way, far from politics and what the politicians have to say. In fact, I was just talking about the Greenfield Stadium there in Thiruvananthapuram. We are told that warm-up matches for Team India will be held there. Karishma?
Well, yes, absolutely. This is going to be an important subject today as well, with Mohali and Kerela, of course, raising questions as to why Ahmedabad has been given important fixtures but other stadiums excluded. Now, if we talk about Mohali, we are being told that the finishing touches to the new stadium is being given. It is only going to be completed by July 2023, and that is why it has not been given any matches. If we talk about Kerela, of course, has been given a practice match of India to host on the 3rd of October. The other thing that the BCCI sources have told us is the fact that they need to completely divide the matches fairly between Central India, East India, North India, West India, South India, and already 3 centers in South India are hosting matches from Chennai, Bangalore to Hyderabad. So all of these reasons are why Thiruvananthapuram and Mohali don't have any main matches. Mohali, of course, not having any matches of the World Cup 2023. But it is also important to understand that the International Cricket Council is also involved in giving consent to which cities are going to host matches in any country. Essentially, there are only 6 to 7 total venues that host World Cup matches.
Well, incidentally, as far as the Congress party leaders raising this issue and raising the questions of some of those states being deliberately excluded, it is also a Congress leader and Vice President of the BCCI, Rajeev Shukla, who seems to be saying that the consent of the ICC holds a lot of importance, as what Karishma has been pointing out. Let's listen in to his side point of view as well.
I think it's a well-drafted schedule, and everybody has pondered over it, and new venues have been added. Like Lucknow has been added. UP never got any chance to host World Cup, ever before. So they have been given chance. Guwahati has been given chance. Lot many venues from South has been added. So I think they have given a fair amount of consideration before finalizing the venue. Secondly, you should always keep in mind, ICC has to approve all those venues. It's not purely in BCCI's hands. ICC has to approve those venues. So all those who are raising objection, they should realize that we need a consent of ICC also while picking up these venues.
Well, the technicalities that Rajeev Shukla is talking about, especially when it comes to, meeting the said requirements, and ICC's consent holds a lot more importance while deciding the said schedule for the World Cup. For the moment, thank you very much, Karishma, for joining in at this moment. We'll continue to play out more